What's up, everybody? It's Jason from Straight Edge Knives. Hey man, it's time for a chopping video. It's been a little while since I've done one. Sorry, I'm trying to get back here because this is the stump I'm going to be using for this cutting. First off, I'm going to tell you what we're doing. Going with the Tops Storm Vector. Haven't had a chance to use this yet. Got it carried baldric style right now due to this very beautiful leather sheath that Corey Alexander made for me at Socorro Leatherworks. Got it set up, you know, where you can carry it belt loop, dangler, baldric style. Go back in. I got a video on this sheath in more detail, but you can check it out. But you know what? Let's get into this. I'm gonna pop this bad boy out. 1095 high carbon steel. Beautiful sack style, Viking sack style blade. Let's get into it, guys. Let's go with try something a little easier here. So, got this old catalog right here. It's not super thick, but I mean, it's, you know, a bunch of paper stacked on each other. So, see if we can't cut it in half. Try to get the best angle here. So, put it right at the edge. So that way, there we go, guys. Ooh. Didn't get it completely in half. That was one hit, but check this out. I mean, it split it all the way right there, all the way through here. The tip did all of this, and then the back end I didn't get enough leverage, I don't think, but almost cut it completely in half. Let's try that one more time. See if we can't get it. Probably a lot of that's on my ear, so when it came down like this, so I probably wasn't able to get the full bloom. Let's try it again. Yeah, kind of did the same thing, but the tip again cut right through that, so that's pretty good. I think I could cut completely through this if I had maybe a better angle, or if I knew what I was doing, but yeah, that's pretty good, right? So we'll go from there. Next up, let's check out the blade edge. Nothing. The tip right here hit the wood stump a little bit. No damage. Still sharp. Bamboo, guys. This thing right here. Stuff. It's like hollow, but you think it'd be easy to cut. It's not. This stuff is super tough and really hard on blades. So let's see what we can do here, huh? Check this out real quick. Give you a look at some of these initial cuts right here. Pretty deep. Let's keep cutting on it. See if we can't cut through it. Sunk the tip in my log. Oh, sunk the tip in the log again. Sometimes when I'm coming down, like this, and I'm actually sinking the tip in the log before I'm almost hitting the bamboo. There we go. That changed my angle a little bit. Sunk it in the log again. Make sure I ain't. Oh, tip's still good. Ah, did it again. Should almost remember if I do this, if I get just the tip on here. Man, if you get just the tip on there, did the damage quicker. Again, big problem I was having is every time I was hitting, I was coming down at this angle, I was sticking the tip in the log. That's what she said. But I was, bam, getting in the log. But let's check out the tip, since I was hitting the tip in there quite a bit. Tip looks good still. Still very pointy at the end. Still an edge. You can see where some of the coating is starting to rub off from sticking it in there. And man, that tip was going about that deep in there with those hits. So, bamboo, tough as hell. Edge is still sharp. I don't see any chips or rolling. Everything's still straight. Man, that bamboo ain't no joke, guys and gals. So this here is a piece of seasoned almond wood. Actually, let's hold off on that real quick. Let's jump to, you know what? Yeah, I can do this right now. I'm trying to think of how order I want to do this. So here's a piece of 2x4. Obviously, I suspect I would have no problem splitting this down, right down the middle with a, one good hit. That's not what I want to do. I want to actually chop through it this way. It's a little bit harder on the blade than splitting it along the grain. So let's see here. Look at this, guys. Look how deep that'll bite in there. Gotta say, I'm gonna move over to the end more so I'm away from my hand on the chopping here. Man, this thing bites deep. Getting to that problem again where I'm getting down here and I'm actually biting into my log. Just tip it in. Not a problem. Everything's looking nice and straight here. Still sharp. You know what? Cut that end off. Let's go ahead and stand this up. I mean, that was I kind of suspected that was what was going to happen when I did that, so no problem. Get this out. Man, buried it deep. Looking good and straight still. Man, like I said, guys, this thing is a chopper for sure. But will it hold up to a batoning? So, if you guys know anything about almond wood, when it's seasoned, when it's old, it's pretty hard. It makes damn good barbecue wood. Burns hot and burns for a long time. So if you ever looking for some good barbecue wood, you can get your hands on some seasoned almond wood. It's good. But let's see if we can't baton through this. I'm gonna give it a good whack, see if I can sink it in. Then I got another 2x4 I can use to try to hammer it through. Hopefully I'm destroying my 2x4 first. So. Oh, look at that. You guys can see that. It's sinking there deep. That's what she said. So I'm gonna use this 2x4 right here to get some wax. Jacking up my 2x4 there. Well, goodness gracious. I think I ran out of... Okay, so that could be a problem here. So you got this sack style right here. This is what typically I would try to hit, but because it is slanted, it does make it a little bit harder to baton, I would say. I feel like I need to get a little bit more of this edge, but we need to keep testing. Probably help if I had a better batoning stick than this too, by the way. So you guys know. Let's try this back in here. Alright. I'm sinking it slowly but surely. I'm about to split my 2x4 here, it looks like, too. Definitely going to see how well this tip holds up, because I am catching the tip quite a bit doing this. Alright. Trying to figure out the best way to finish doing this for you guys. And I don't have a better stick around me. Let's do this. See if we can't get this puppy out. I'll reposition it a little bit. Man, I dug that in there deep. Oh, might have to just keep hammering, boys. One thing I didn't think of when I started doing this was the height of my log and how I'm going to have to come down hammering. Having to come from way up here, it's a little bit awkward. Thought maybe I could get a better camera angle using the stump rather than sitting down. But here's what it is. I'll tell you what, guys, once I got this sucker in there, it did not want to come out. Whew. Well, funny because every time I'm doing this, I'm actually sinking deeper here. Tip's coming out, but let's see here. There we go. Man, tell you what, once that got in there, I did not want to come out. All right, let's take a look at this. That was a lot of force hitting that wood on the log trying to get this out. So let's see how these storm vector held up. Checking in. That looks straight. Looks straight. Still sharp. Tip. I mean, as much as I was kind of cranking on that, man, the tip still looks good. Let's try this out. Snatch a piece of paper out of this catalog here. Wait, that might be operator error, guys. sometimes you gotta hit these papers just in the right. So I'm tearing it a little bit. Might be operator error on that. Plus the paper's already kind of tore, so yeah, it'll cut. It still cuts paper. Let's see. Not shaving the hair off my arm, so it's not hair popping sharp still, but it still has a pretty good edge. Let me pause real quick and let's set something up real fast. Stand by. All right, we're back. So, figured let's go with the old water bottle filled with Coke test here. Get this out of the way. Make sure I got a clear path from my house. Making sure I don't hit this. Again, I'm not a professional. There is a lot of operator error involved with what I do. So I'll try this at home, unless you're a professional. So, all right, here we go. I don't know what else. I mean, even though it's not hair popping sharp, it cut right through that like nothing. Yeah, you know what? Let's do one more thing. Let's chop on this a little bit this way, just to see, you know, what kind of chunks we can get out of it. I mean, I'm able to stick it in there pretty good, just like that. But let's see. Okay, I'm getting this stuck again. Oh, almost stepped on my foot. Yeah, so show this to you guys. So I mean, that was just a few whacks. You can see kind of how deep if I had the time, you know, and I wanted, and I absolutely had to, I could sit there and chop completely through this. But who wants to watch me chop through that log for 20 minutes? But check this out again real quick. Yeah, everything still looks straight. I don't see any chips in the blade. The tip, it's a really fine tip. You can see that. And it took no damage at all. I mean, it's still, I mean, I could dig a splinter out of my hand with this right now if I needed to. That's how sharp this tip is. So anyway, there it is, guys. I know this video was a little bit longer, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for a pretty damn good chopper, the Top Storm Vector is excellent. It comes with a very, I left the sheath in the house. Whoop, who wants to see my belly? I left the sheath in the house, the Kydex dangler sheath, because I pretty much primarily carry it in this custom leather one now. Again, Corey Alexander did a phenomenal job with this. Socorro Leatherworks. Look him up on Facebook, Instagram. There it is, guys. Top Storm Vector. It's a hell of a chopper. I mean, it's fairly, I don't want to say it's not small, but I mean, it's light enough to where if you were going to carry this in a backpack out camping, hiking, whatever, it'd be a good choice. It's got enough of a tip to it where it'd be a good self-defense weapon against whatever, an animal attack, whatever. I mean, you could definitely pierce with this if you needed to. I mean, we'll see. We'll stick in this log. I don't know if you can see that, but I didn't even hit it that hard. And I'll put my finger right here. Let's wedge this out. I pretty much sank it to right here. I mean, do it again. Okay, that time was a little bit Not quite as deep, but still. Keep my finger right there. Let's see. Oh, I lost it. It went about that deep in there in that time. So again, I mean, if you had to stab something with this, you absolutely could. It's a great blade. Tops makes excellent products. 100% made in the USA. I mean, if you watch any of my other videos, I mean, you'll hear me say it every time. Super high quality, 100% made in the USA. I mean, check this out. See that nut right there, that nut, and these barrels right here? Those were all made in Idaho. Made in the USA. I mean, they didn't even source their screws out from another country. Everything they get, they source from inside the US. High quality, tough as shit. I just can't say enough good things about Tops. I'm not paid by Tops to do these. I didn't get that blade for free. I bought it. I've never gotten a free blade from Tops. Everything I've ever reviewed on here, I've purchased with my own money, or I did a trade for another knife that I had with somebody. Again, can't speak enough good things about them. Leo, Craig, Dylan, Maya, dude, all those guys over Tops, John, Edgar, Jesus, they're all doing a phenomenal job. All the employees over there do a great job with the knives. It's a small company, guys, and they're putting out more blades than ever. I know they're hard to find right now, but hey, everybody's buying quality stuff now, so that's why. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe. Feel free to share the video if you will. Help build the base up. I'll keep trying to make more videos. All right, guys, have a good one.